Hi everyone, it's Jenny Gillen here, and I wanted to just do a quick little video because I've just finished teaching and was giving some advice that I thought might be nice. We're looking at comparison analysis and having a look at different exams and how to deal with it. So if you've been to my website listeningbeyondhearing.com.au, you can actually see under the articles I've got past papers. So if you go home, and you see all the posts down there. Hopefully my picture's coming along for the ride. You've got the 2021 Music Performance Exam Sample Answers. So in that one there, I wanted to talk about how the comparison analysis actually happened. And you can have access to this in my things, but my advice is, firstly, get a handwriting expert because it's a little bit messy. And secondly, make sure if you're going to sit it, you sit it before looking at my exam answers. So here's a few hints about how to read a question and how to interpret. First of all, question 3 is the comparison one. This one says that there's 12 marks. Make sure you read the question really well. And what I'm looking out for is, number 1, is it character related? Number 2, how many elements do they want me to talk about? And number 3, what do I actually have to do to put this question together? So this says, compare the ways in which the two interpretations create different characters and expressive outcomes for 3 of the following. So from that, I know number 1, I'm looking at character. So I need to say what the different characters are, and I'll do that first. And then it says different characters. So you'd assume that would mean different characters, but I think if you actually believe that the characters are the same, you can actually say, well, actually, I think they're both energetic. You can agree with the premise, disagree with the premise of the question, as long as you're using your language to back everything that you say up. If you said that they were both energetic, for example, I would really be looking for you saying one's slightly more energetic or one's, more energetic than the other because of this, this, and this, okay? So then I looked at my list. So this is before I've heard anything, okay? Tone color, balance, improvisation, articulation, and phrasing. They're my options. So what I would already be saying is, because I have to look at 3 of the following, and there's not a lot of time, what I'm going to be wanting to do is see if I can combine 2 of them. Okay, so I look at that list there: tone color, balance, improvisation, articulation, and phrasing. And the ones that jump out to me as being able to combine most easily would be tone color and balance. That's because if you have a bright tone color and a nasal tone color, you're most likely to be forward in the mix, or forward in the balance anyway. If you have warm and mellow tone colors, you're more likely to be back in the mix. So I decide to join those 2 together to help save time and make sure that I've addressed everything. But the other ones I'll deal with separately. And that's what I did for this particular answer, okay? So when you look at the anatomy of my question, and again, don't read in detail if you're going to sit this, as it's a spoiler and you won't be able to use the question once you've done this. But the first thing is, I name the character first. So in this one, I say it's energetic. And in version 2, I actually say it's more energetic than version 1. So the characters aren't that different. Then if you look, I've actually gone balance, and I've done a circle around the B. So I'm dealing with tone color. And I think, looking back at it now, I should have used headings much better, because I underline it, but I don't actually say which one I'm dealing with. So I would either highlight that one in green, and then make sure I had like a little green highlight here when I talked about tone color to make sure it's clear, or I could have put TC there as well. And then with B, I'm saying that's where I deal with balance. And there again, I deal with balance just because I'm also dealing with tone color. I don't want the examiner to miss that I'm dealing with both. And so there's balance again and tone color. And at the end, I deal with articulation on its own. So I hope that's really clear and easy to follow. When you read the question, which you must in detail, look for whether it deals with character, how many of those characters they are, and how you're going to deal with them. I hope that's helpful. Bye.